You know, I noticed this thing happening in the world around me. And I'm sure you've all seen this too, and you're all living through this in the places you live and the places you work. We're having too many fights about how old we are. In about the 1940s, 1950s, we developed these series of categories, these buckets that we started to put people into. 18 to 24, 25 to 36, 37 to 45, 46 to 54, 55 to 64, 65 plus. They love the idea that there's people that fit into these categories. And magically, we all believe that on the evening of your 36th birthday, you wake up the next morning and you're something different than you were the day before. Generations are not getting along at the moment. Millennials are the scapegoats. We always like to point at the new guys and say it's their fault. They're different than us. So what I did is I went out and started to research whether or not this is actually true. And I have data that proves that it's not. And that in fact, people who are boomers don't resemble each other at all. People who are millennials don't resemble each other at all. And there's no reason for us to be having fights about how old we are and using those outdated demographic stereotypes to figure out how we're going to move forward. If you don't understand the values of the people that you're doing it for, you need to take a step back and think about that first. You need to understand what people feel is most important, and then plan your project, plan your initiative, plan whatever it is you're trying to do around those values. What we value, what we think is the most important thing in our day, in our life, determines every decision that we're going to make.